What's up, y'all? It's Southeast Buddha. I'm sitting here with
Lexi Loves Nia.
Lexi Loves Nia, right? And we're gonna talk about some of the journey that you've been with, like your top model. You out here doing your thing.
Thank you.
You was off for a minute. Now you back.
Yeah. So my real name is Alexis Butler.
Okay.
I'm 22.
So where you from now?
I'm from Suitland,
Okay.
originally, like all
ghetto,
over,
ghetto,
like shit. I done lived all over,
Yeah.
Churchill, around 23rd, fucking Bradford.
Right. So you've been in a couple fights before. Yeah.
You have to.
Sound about right.
You know what I'm saying? Either you get stole or you steal first. That's how
Right.
you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Take some L's, take some W's. I don't want no bitches to be sitting there like, yeah, I beat that bitch up. You might have done it one time.
You won't do it
But the
again?
rest of y'all bitches got beat the fuck up. So
Tell
don't
her we
even
won't do it
flex.
again.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do that again. I don't fight no more. I'm on my queen and shit now. You know? Like,
Yeah, alright. Let a nigga try. You just told me you just beat a bitch
Nah.
up.
I let God handle my problems
Yeah,
now. You know, I'm a new person.
This only lasts for the month of January.
I'm a new person, you know. I don't want
only
nobody to snatch my bundles out of my head. This frontal, you know what I'm saying? You snatch that shit, I'm gonna be done like you want.
Alright, that's cool. So how you start modeling? Like how long you been modeling?
I used to be a bartender at TGI Fridays for a few years, the one out Waldorf, and then, you know,
The ghetto though.
yeah, I got tired of working at that ghetto joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody should keep fighting all the time every time you go to work and stuff. So I ended up quitting so that way I could be in a better environment, you know, get a peace of mind. Jay Alexander asked me to be in his B.I.B. video as one of the main girls, and
Who is
from
that?
there,
Rapper?
Jay Alexander, he's an R&B singer.
They say.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure I follow him at the Jay Alexander like shit. And you know, but yeah, he asked me to be inside his music video for the summertime. And so I was one of the main video vixens or whatever inside of it. And when I went there, I had made.
How you like that hustle? Like music videos?
I wasn't really into it, and then once I got it done, it opened up so many windows. So I was like, oh, okay, this what the little bitties out here be doing.
Right.
Okay, let me. I was like, let me
Catch the
join.
wave.
You know what I'm saying? It was cool. It was cool. You know, I had did it for a favor, and then I had met this dude named Spaceography, and I met Duke G Moore versus Visuals. All of them had asked me to do, you know, waterfall photo shoot. And
So
then,
all them photographers.
photographers, videographers, all that stuff. They work with like Love and Hip Hop Cast, you know, on and off sometimes too as well.
You try to go Love and Hip Hop?
Hell no.
You wouldn't go Love and Hip Hop?
Fuck no. I'm trying to tell you, one of them big bitches. One of them big bitches touch me more, I'ma smack your ass.
There you go.
Shit.
That's what they want.
Nah, fuck that shit.
That's what they want.
You not
You
better have
perfect
me out here
with
wildin'. Hell no, I'm not better be
Love and Hip
wildin'.
Hop Southeast? You perfect. There you
Nigga,
go.
no.
Boom.
Fuck no.
Alright. I'm doing that shit.
There's
Tell
some
them
big
call me.
bitches. Alright, I'll
Tell
let
them call me.
Go ahead. I'm only 5'6". Them bitches is like a whole man. They fucking 6'1" and shit. Nah.
That's what y'all got jumping. Yeah. Oh, alright. I was just making sure. Alright.
Nah, I wouldn't join no Love and Hip Hop. I'm really trying to be on some, you know, chill stuff. That the old me, the fighting, arguing with people. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let God handle all that stuff. I'm trying to be in a better space. You know, bring positivity into people's lives now, and I'm trying to learn to control my attitude and just worry about modeling. But the first photo shoot I did, that joint went viral. So,
With viral. That's tight. How that feel? How that attention feel? That's your first time getting that amount of attention?
it was bomb. You know, I had agencies wanting to sign me out the cut everywhere. My picture, I don't have no damn Facebook. Like, that picture was on Facebook, it was on Twitter. On Twitter, it got like 50,000 like views or something like that. So I was like, oh, that's what's up. You know, y'all really fucking with me, you know?
Right.
And from that moment on, I had just started doing photo shoots like every single day. One of my videos played at Stadium with this guy named Success. The song was called like F Your Chick or something, and like my videos playing in there. They had me on rooftops.
Got the bitches clapping.
You know?
Yeah, man. Got you.
You know?
Got you.
They had me on like rooftops with like NFL like football players and stuff, and I was like, I ain't never done that before. They had me on yachts, never did that before.
So that shit just like took off.
you know, and I appreciate everybody for every single opportunity. You know, I'm very humble. That's why I made sure I said their names. Like they need all this clout. Like they deserve all that. I appreciate them so much for putting me on.
So after you start doing the videos and shit, then you start doing.
I make sure I don't want to really necessarily be a video model. I want to be you know what I'm saying, print.
Right.
Yeah, I want to be print. But I mean, people want me in videos and stuff. Now I actually got offered an opportunity to do a fashion show. So now I'm about to start, you know, doing
That's your
videos.
First time running, walking.
I wasn't really into it, but you know, I'm gonna do it as a favor. So I was just like, you know, of course, if she wants me to do something, the girl Pimp Soda, that's the one that just did my nude shoot for me recently, for my comeback photo shoot. Yes.
Yeah. You can shout her out too, her shit.
Oh yeah, Pimp Soda, PIMP SODA. You know, that's my girl. She most definitely got me my spot to do fashion show. I'm gonna be opening that up for her in April.
In April, that's a good month, guys.
You know what I'm saying? But if people need me to do videos and you need me to do fashion runways and stuff, of course I'm down to do it. But my main goal is just to be print. You know, I just want to see my face in magazines and on billboards. That is the goal. I've already done a magazine.
Right, I was about to say you already got a magazine, right?
Yes,
what is it called again?
Black Ticket Concept.
Black Ticket.
Yep. Cool. And they're helping me work on my second one. I'm gonna be starting that very soon, the next few weeks. And now they're talking about working on like billboards and all that stuff. And they haven't chose me yet to be on a billboard. Right. But you know what I'm saying? Hint, hint. You know what I'm saying? If they want me, you know
right there, motherfucker, $4.95 something.
You know
like
what I'm saying? If you want little old Lexi loves me, you know what I'm saying? You can have me on a billboard. But I do want to be on a billboard. That's my biggest top thing. If I could be on a billboard, I'm being that there like.
Right. So, but through all this travels, you start dealing with depression and things like that. You documented it on your Instagram. You tell a lot of people. You even reach out to other people that's not feeling so well.
Yeah.
But what's the cause of like your depression, and when did it happen? Like when did it start? Did it start after modeling, before modeling?
It's been like I fall on and off with depression, but I was in this thing called International Baccalaureate Program, because everybody think that models are dumb. I'm actually very smart. I stayed with a 4.0 GPA. I made sure that the program that I was in, if I would have stayed at Crossland, I could have graduated with my associate's degree and had my high school diploma at the age of 16.
Okay, so you were doing like college prep and shit like that. So
very smart, very smart. But you know, since I didn't work out, I couldn't transfer all my credits to Westlake, so they just put me in elective classes or whatever.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, and so I couldn't have none of that stuff. So I was like, you know, fuck life. I was already sad as shit, and then I don't know, it was just like a series of all this stuff. And as I got older, I started like feeling like I wasn't really doing anything in my life. Like bartending was cool, like I was making like an easy $1,000 within 3 days, but I just felt like I wasn't really doing anything in my life. And even though I started doing modeling, I still felt like I wasn't where I wanted to be at in my life with my mental.
Right. I was about to
so
say.
Even though I was in front of the camera, you know, I'm smiling and I'm laughing and playing around. I just wasn't happy with life. So, you know, one girl, she had commented on one of my pictures and was saying that I was anorexic. You know, I'm not really too pressed on that. You know, I don't really care about what people say, but when she said it, it kind of made me like open up my eyes that every single shoot that I was doing, I was getting skinnier and skinnier and skinnier and skinnier, and I wasn't taking care of my health.
So, like, whole time, that was just like an eye-opener.
Yeah,
so
it was.
Sometimes some negative shit do let you see.
Because my friends, nobody around me was telling me, hey, Alexis, you're getting small.
Right.
Nobody was telling me, are you eating? Are you taking care of yourself? Like,
they think you're just chasing that model health.
Yeah, everybody was just worried about me making money and me being seen, but nobody cared about my mental health. Nobody cared about my physical health, none of that stuff. So when the girl said that, I kind of took a little bit of a setback. And, you know, I looked at my pictures and I was just like, you know, I weighed myself and I was like, sheesh. I'm only 105 pounds. I'm used to being like 150, 120.
Damn,
so, you know, I had went in the cut and I was like, you know, it's cool. I'm gonna just try to get myself together. Things got a little bit worse after that, actually. My depression really kicked in after that. Like, I was just noticing that I was getting smaller and smaller. I was so skinny that I have an 8-year-old little sister, and when she had, I had tried on some clothes and I had tried on her belt. And her belt was actually too big for me to put on. Yeah, like that's how skinny I had got, and I didn't know it was that bad. This was actually recent. My depression had hit me in August, and I had got even skinnier. And by the time in September, I went to the hospital because I had shit got worse. You know, I had an eye infection. I cut myself in the eye, and I got an eye infection, and then both of my eyes ended up being messed up, so I couldn't see. I went from being 105 pounds to 89 pounds.
Damn.
I had lost all the weight, and that just made me lose my confidence. Like, I feel like I couldn't step in front of the camera and pretend to be something that I wasn't. So I just took a break. And because I couldn't see, and because my weight was even smaller, my depression was so worse. Yes.
Can't go outside.
Nope.
Right.
If I go outside, I gotta wear some medicated black shades.
The blind joke.
My instructions were to stay in the bed for at least 2 to 3 weeks.
So you can't work.
Can't work.
Right.
I make my money through modeling, so I was just, I had like, you know what I'm saying? I'll just be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants to live like this flashy lifestyle. They don't want to talk about the struggle. Like, the struggle is what makes you who you are. Like, I don't feel ashamed to talk about, yes, I went broke. I could not see. I lost my weight. My mental was fucked up. Everything was just really, 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 really bad. I lost my friends. My family wasn't talking to me. Nobody wanted to deal with a depressed girl.
So who you lean on?
God.
God.
That's all I had. I mean, I had my boyfriend. Thank you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I
Shout
had
him out.
You know what I'm saying? Thanks, babe.
Yeah, all right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But he helped me, and it was a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because he was the one that was helping me put the eye drops in my eye.
Because you got videos on that.
Yeah, because nobody believed me.
Yeah.
You know, like, I know that was really hard for people to believe. Like, bitch, how the fuck you go in the cut when you was just in a music video, when you just got signed to an agency, you was just in a magazine. But I'm just like, and I just went right in the cut. Yeah. So I ended up posting the video, letting people know that, you know, my eyes really were messed up.
Right.
And, you know, I just tell the truth to everybody because I'm just like, you know, social media, a lot of people fake on social media to pretend like there's something that they're not.
Right.
And this year, what I'm letting people know is, you know what I'm saying, like, bitch, I got cellulite. I got stretch marks.
Right.
I got crooked
like most
teeth.
bitches.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, yeah.
All that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not perfect.
Right.
Like, I'm far from perfect. Like, I'm trying to get my attitude together. I need to start working with God because God is the main person that helped me. That daily Bible app, those verses that get sent to your phone. Them just be speaking to you.
Directly
like on the real.
to you.
I don't go to church. I don't have no pastor. I am not a religious person. If you ask me what my religion is, I don't got one for real.
Right.
I just believe that there's a higher power, aka God, and He is the one that helps.
That's all you need to hold on to, like when you in those deep dark places. Because
when you're in depression,
crazy how that shit the shit just speak to you. The shit speak directly to you.
Yeah, God helped me through a lot, and then I started taking.
Did you stop praying?
Did I stop praying? I kind of did. Like, especially once I started back modeling, and like I gotta get back on it. Like, you know, before we started doing this interview, I kind of was thinking about that, and I was like, well, let me not be that person. I know God's not a vengeful God. He's not the type of person that's gonna actually sit there and be like, oh, Alexis, you weren't talking to me for this whole entire month, so I'm gonna turn my back on you. But at the end of the day, I gotta, you know what I'm saying, understand where I come from.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So when you good, you just can't stop
Right.
fucking with
When you
them.
good, call on God. When you bad, call on God. When you just having a regular day and you gotta eat breakfast, like, call on God. Like, I make sure I pray before my meals, but that's still not the same. That's not the same. Actually thanking Him. Like, I need to thank Him for you all, you know, interviewing me and giving me this opportunity to share my story and tell other people that depression, anxiety, anorexia, it's real. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to hide that. Not for social media. You don't have to hide that for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're sad, say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be to yourself. Like, realize, say that shit. Like, if you sad, tell your friends, tell your family. Like, tell people to come to you because we don't have nobody. Look at my pictures. Like, go on my social media. Look at my pictures. It's right there in my little Insta bubble. You know
so you willing to like talk to people?
Yes. If you know what I'm saying, if anybody wants to like add me on Instagram, Twitter, and just DM me, you don't even gotta follow me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you DM me, just give me some time and I'll respond back. Like, but you are not alone. Like, there's a lot of people that go through depression, anorexia, and anxiety, and it just so happened that I went through all of that at the same time. Like, God damn it, depression and anxiety is two evil ass bitches. I'm trying to tell you, the motherfuckers was like, you know what I'm saying? They both stole me at the same time. I'm like, God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I wasn't gonna get better, but I mean, it did get better.
Right.
And you have to go through the bad stuff to get to the good.
So was you to the point where like you felt like killing yourself?
Yeah, I really did.
Like doing a rack of drugs or?
I didn't turn towards drugs, but I really did feel like I wanted to just not live anymore. I've had so many thoughts because I was just like, I couldn't gain the weight, and I just was not happy. I wasn't happy with my life. You know what I'm saying? One point in time, my relationship was actually failing, and I'm sorry, I don't want to put our business out there, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Our relationship
I know
was
that shit
failing.
could be hard as shit. Like, even just like small shit hard on like relationships. So something like that, especially being like a dude to take care of your girl, woo. You know what I mean? Like,
he stepped up, especially once my vision was, you know, failing.
And so you get through it. So what's holding you from falling back into it? Like,
I have a lot of people looking up to me. Like, I'm not no goddamn celebrity. I'm not famous.
I like this though. I was looking through your pictures. You know how Instagram show you like the people that like it. All my little cousins on your pictures. Like, I'm looking like, how the fuck he follow her? I'm looking. I'm like, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You like famous though.
I mean, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Shoot, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really trying to get famous from me putting that out there. I just wanted people to understand that you're not alone. Like, a lot of people be feeling like I felt so alone when I was going through my depression. I felt like, God damn it, got nobody go what the fuck I'm going through. I'm like, I'm blind. I can't see. I'm fucking broke. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all my friends, they up and left me because they said my depression was too much for them. Like, it was annoying them. My depression was annoying them. That's verbatim what they said.
Yeah,
like,
tell them fuck them.
I mean, I appreciate the friends that I do have and the friends that's not with me no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna speak bad on them. God bless y'all.
I'm gonna speak bad on the fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they always want to leave when you down and they don't think you never gonna bounce back up. This shit just fucked up. Like,
I mean, I'm not allowing nobody to come back no more. Once you're gone, you're gone. You know what I'm saying? But God bless you. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they get their lives together and stuff. But I mean, the people that weren't there for me, it's okay. It was an eye opener, and it just led me to do this and put it on social media, so that way now anybody that actually has a problem with depression, anxiety, anorexia, I let them talk to me. I don't give a shit if you were a man, a woman, whatever, child, grown person. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You feel like you alone, you most definitely can talk to me. It's not a doubt.
Was you like that before all this hit you?
Hell yeah, I'm very sociable. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was a bartender. Like, I'm sociable as fuck. I'm the person that if it's a party of fucking 100 people, I'm like, what's up, nigga?
You just recently met your sister, right?
Yes. My sister Tiny, I had just met her. I didn't know that I was Guyanese. I knew I was mixed, you know what I'm saying? I been knew that I was like Jamaican and black. And, you know what I'm saying? Cause shit, if I snatch this wig off right now, y'all gonna see some bundles, you know what I'm saying? She bundles in my ass, like nah. But nah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, before be bald headed, nah, my shit come like right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of that.
Let them know. So what you mix with? You mix with a rocket shit.
I am black, white, Native American, Jamaican, Guyanese.
Right.
So I knew about all the rest of the stuff except about being Guyanese.
Right.
Now, my mother was in the grocery store out Waldorf or something like that, you know, just randomly walking through, and she was like, she bumped into my sister, and my sister was just talking to her like, hey, you got my sister? And I never knew about my sister. My sister knew about me her whole entire life. So when I lived around Paradise, my sister was in Paradise. When I lived around Carrichill, my sister was in Carrichill. I lived around Bradford, my sister was in Bradford. We just never seen each other. But my sister knew about me my whole entire life. I never even knew I had a sister.
Right.
Never knew I had a brother. She's older than me.
Okay.
She's 2 years older than me. So when I ended up meeting her, you know, it was like a little touchy moment because I was like, you look just like me. And my sister, you know, she cried because she was just like, you don't even know this whole entire time, my whole life I've been looking for you. And I thought she was exaggerating until my mom's friends came over the house one day. And they were just like, yeah, your sister, when she was like 8, ran into me and was like, do you have my sister? And nobody ever told me because my dad's a fucking psycho.
Okay.
Yeah, my father, yeah, I'm just telling everything today.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I met my dad a few months right after I met my sister. Now, I didn't know who the fuck my father was.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, he's the one that's Jamaican and Guyanese. And I also have a brother too, my younger brother, Mark. And they're really cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm really glad that I did meet them. You know, they teach me about more of my culture, and, you know what I'm saying, they're telling me more about my side of family that I never knew about. And, you know, I mean, it's really sad that I wasn't there for her all the times that I was younger, but it's all, you know what I'm saying, I'm here for her now. So just like when she went through her molestation stuff, I made sure I was there for her. Like, anything I got, she got. Same with him. Whatever they need, I got them. So it's fuck my father, but it ain't fuck them for real.
Okay, so it's Jai like fuck. Right.
You said Jai like fuck him?
Yeah. Your sister do modeling?
Yes, she does modeling.
Oh, okay, cool. And you said she was molested, right?
Yeah.
You helped her through that?
She was molested when she was 16, and we had actually spoke out about it a couple days before Christmas, and I was supposed to make my comeback then. But I was just like, I can't be sitting there worrying about doing a fucking photo shoot with my sister going through something, and I know how that shit feel to go through a depression, regardless of who was there for me or not. I can't turn my back on somebody.
Right,
just like
you that type of person.
Just like if I have $1 and I see it's a homeless person out there and it's fucking like -0 degrees outside. When I went broke, like my last dollar on some real shit, my last dollar before I went complete broke, went to a homeless person. My last little bit of change, my last dollar. Because at the end of the day, God gonna get me right.
You better than me. Because if I got $1, I got $5, he can't get one.
No,
but that's just me though.
You know somebody's gonna give you $5 though.
Yeah, all right.
What you mean,
no, let me borrow $5.
Okay.
Yeah, he ain't got it.
Hey. I just know that if it was me, if it was the other way around, if you went poor or something like that, you would want somebody to give you $1.
I would, but I can't fade it. I can't fade it. My grandfather used to be homeless, and that nigga used to pay for my lunch every day.
How the fuck he homeless?
That's what I'm saying. The nigga used to be like, huh, man, pull it off him.
That's
like,
love. He's sharing with you. That
He's saying I need to get out there with his ass. For real. He making more than me. What I want to ask you, with somebody being so close to death, like, what's the meaning of life for you?
Keep pushing. Keep pushing, man, because when you're in that dark place, you really just feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I probably attempted to try to do suicide probably twice, and it didn't work out.
How you do?
Pills. I either tried to do pills, well actually it was pills both times, for real. And it's, you know what I'm saying, it's not a good feeling. And you know what I'm saying, sometimes I even thought about, you know, either slitting the wrist or something like that. I just was not happy with life.
So that's the meaning of life. Keep pushing.
Keep pushing. God gonna help you, you know what I'm saying? Like the bad times, like you ever notice that when you're having fun as a child, the whole entire day go by fast as shit? And then when you're in that timeout, time is going by so fucking slow. That's how depression is. That's how I want people to look at it. Like depression, it just feels like every minute, every hour is just going by so freaking slow, and you just feel like you're just lost. I just felt like every time that I wanted to get happy, it felt like the goddamn devil was just like, get back here, bitch. You don't have no control over it. I don't. Like,
there's a difference between depression and sadness.
Right? Like sadness, you can get over that. Depression, it was like somebody could literally be like, oh, I got this opportunity for you, and I'd be like, yay, and then all of a sudden, I just started looking myself in the mirror, and I'm just like, what the fuck have I become?
Right.
Like, yeah, you know, I didn't feel cute. I didn't feel like, I didn't want to have sex. I didn't want to kiss anybody. I didn't want anybody to hug me, because every time somebody hugged me, they were just like, you're so bony.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's strong dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was a whole lot of stuff. I mean, I just want everybody to know, you know, if you're going through depression, anxiety, anorexia, you know what I'm saying, it's okay. It's gonna get better. And look at me, I never did no fucking interviews. I did not agree to any of that shit because of my crooked teeth. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. You can't bid off me if I'm already bidding on myself.
So look, you get rich because you're gonna get your teeth fixed.
Nigga, hell, you gonna knock all these motherfuckers out. I'm gonna have a nism in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna knock shit. Take these bitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be cheap. Put me on a Colgate commercial.
That's cool. That's cool. So what you doing from here? Like, what's the next step? I know you were signed to an agency. I meant to ask you that too.
Yes, right? I was signed to an agency, Fleet Designs. I appreciate them for giving me, you know what I'm saying, working with me. But while they had, like, a little right before they had signed me, right after that, I got depressed. So I kind of wanted to just opt out of it because I didn't want to make any commitments to anybody, and I didn't know when I was going to come back.
Right.
Because right before I was supposed to come back, I helped my sister out through her molestation, and I felt it was just too much going on. Like, I was like, I just got over depression. I'm trying to help my sister out, make sure she doesn't get depressed. Like, I had to figure out where we're going to go, what we're going to do. So I just let go of the agency, but I do appreciate them for, you know, giving me the opportunity to, like, you know, like branch out and trying to help me further my career. But moving forward, I don't want to sign to anybody.
So,
no
free agent.
Hell yeah, it's a free bitch right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sign unless you giving my ass over $1 million, which I know that sounds cocky as shit, but I'm not signing. I want to be on a billboard. I want to be in magazines. I want to have interviews with anybody that I can help, reach out to help people with depression, anxiety, anorexia. I want to make sure, you know what I'm saying, like I actually start networking even more, like, you know what I'm saying, because I mean, few people know about me in the DMV, but I'm not really out there, you know what I'm saying. I only did modeling for 2 months and then got depressed, and then now I'm back at it. I'm only 11 days in right now.
So you'd have been all the fuck over that quick,
I probably, but you know what I'm saying, everything happens for a reason, because even though now I've only been back into modeling as of like 11 days, I'm working on 2 magazines. I'm trying to work on getting a billboard. I'm meeting up with the CEO of Genesis Level Modeling named Alan. Shout out to you, Alan. Appreciate you for reaching out to me. Right after this interview, I'm gonna go talk to him. We can try to like network, get some stuff done. I've been asked to go out New York so that way I can do some street modeling. I've been asked to come to Atlanta, do some modeling out there. I've also been asked to do a fashion show in April. So I mean, 11 days, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting somewhere. Yeah.
You working?
You know what I'm saying? Right after we leave this joint, I got some stuff to do. You know, I'm making
sure.
And
it's a Sunday too.
And of course, if anybody wants to work with me, I'm willing to. I'm not bougie. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit if you just have a couple hundred followers, a couple thousand followers, millions of followers. You know what I'm saying? I'm working with whoever works with me. You know what I'm saying? If you eating and I'm eating, we eating together. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not bougie. You don't have to have a specific number just for me to work with you. As long as you talk to me and you say you want to work, let's work.
Yeah, sound about right. You want to drop any your Instagram name? Want to plug anything?
IG Lexi Loves Nia, LEXYLUVSNIA. Make sure if you all have any photo shoots that you want to get done, spaceography versus visuals, Duke G Moore, Neff Lauren, Pimp Soda, of course, that's my girl. Shout out to Black Ticket Concept for giving me the 2nd magazine deal that I have working on. Shout out to you all, you know what I'm saying?
To the weed people.
My elite edibles, you know what I'm saying? I love smoking my tweed. Thank you guys so much, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And thank you all for giving me my interview. I appreciate you guys so much.
Alright, bet. That was us. We here. Amazing Lead Mo, Southeast Builder.
know what I'm saying? Let's see the. Oh, you from Southeast?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, well, all right.
Nigga, I'm from Suitland, you know what I'm saying?
All right. I was just making sure that you were saying it like, oh, all right, not oh, all right. Yo, all right.
Oh, all right.